Hey everyone, this is Milton, Man on Mission. Hey, I wanted to do a quick little video, real quick, on a comment based on a comment that I got on one of my videos, and the comment pertained to what do you do when nothing works out, everything fails, and you try and you try and you try, and it still isn't working out. So I want to just address that from my perspective and how I did it when it happened to me. And many of you have listened to some of my videos, and you know my story is, I was let go, I was fired, displaced, went to the company, and the doors were closed. All of that good stuff happened to me. So after that happened, I had to decide, what am I going to do? Now let's be honest. The first thing you do, you're frustrated, you're mad, you cry, you get upset, and you wonder, what did I do wrong? Why did this happen to me? Why are things going this way for me? I try to do everything right. I go to work. I worked hard, and all of a sudden, I'm let go more than one time. So at that moment, I'm feeling low self-esteem, low self-confidence. I'm beating up myself, trying to find out what I did wrong. And I'm going to tell you right now, in reality, you did nothing wrong, and you need to understand that. And once you can understand that you did nothing wrong, and this was no cause, this happened, and it was nothing that you did to cause this to happen, you can begin the steps in the process to move forward. Now, in order to move forward, what do? So let's paint the picture. So you've got a college degree, your bachelor's, you've gone back to school to get your MBA, and some of you have even gone back to school to get your PhD. And that still, for some reason, does not qualify you to get a job in this great American system. I mean, you try different companies, you try a different field just to get a job so you can feed your family and pay your bills, but nothing works. And that just makes you feel worse and worse and worse. Your self confidence is still going down. You don't know what to do. You feel like you feel like a failure, to be honest with you. But let me tell you, you've got to bounce back. And in order to bounce back, it all starts where? Right here in this mind. You got to change your mindset. And the biggest first thing you have to do, you have to build your self confidence back with a self trust mindset philosophy, which means you have to trust in yourself again. You have to believe in yourself again that you have what it takes to achieve the things that you want to achieve. Yeah, it looks bleak, it looks dim, it looks dreary. I'm not going to lie to you. For me, it did. I was so upset and so hurt. It took me a minute to bounce back. But eventually, once I got myself back together, once I got my self confidence back, built up my self esteem, I understood that I had to once again have a self trust mindset. That is, I have to trust my abilities, my potentials, the things that I can do good, the things that I'm good at, the things that I know that I can do to help myself as well as others. So it starts with that self trust mindset. It sounds easy, but it's not, because you've been beat up by all these companies and all these different things, all these no's, trying to get into something that you really don't have any confidence. But you have to start again with self trust. So let me tell you exactly what I did. Once I got displaced for the last time, I was so mad, I was so frustrated, and I was just through with working for any company, anybody, any corporation. I was done. Because it's like, what for? I've given you all of this, all of me, education, knowledge, skills, for you just to throw me out. So I went home, told my wife I needed a minute. I need some time. When I say minute, I don't mean just a minute right then. I mean a few days to get myself together. So I found some busy work in the yard, in the garage, in the house that took my mind off of what I had just lost. And it gave me a chance to build up my self confidence and my self trust again, because I watched myself continue to do things that I know I was good at. I knew that it wasn't me that caused me to be displaced, it was something that they did. And I think we have to understand that you are not a failure, it's not your fault. And a lot of people get stuck in that moment thinking that they're failures because they were let go. No, the company made a decision. You don't run the company, you don't own the company. It is what it is. Accept it. So build that self trust up. You have to get your self trust back. That self trust mindset, knowing that you're good enough, you're great enough, you have all of the skills and abilities to do what you need to do. But the biggest thing and the hardest thing that you face during this process is patience. Patience mindset. That's hard. It's hard because you need it, you want it, because you still got to feed your family, you still got to pay your bills, you still got to continue to live. So you have to have patience to understand that it will come. As long as you start putting in the steps, putting in the work ethic, putting in the mindset change, and taking the small steps into the fields and areas that you are good at, things that you want to see achieved, and the goals that you want, it will happen. But it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. Yeah, we need it to happen overnight. Yeah, of course we do, because we got to feed our families. But it's not going to happen overnight, and that's just the real honest answer about it. It's not going to happen overnight. It may take a week, it may take a month, but the key is don't give up. Put the work in to change your mindset to go towards the things that you want to see happen. And the last thing I'll say about all of this is, once you've changed your mindset, you've understood that you need to trust yourself, build your confidence back up again. Once you understand that it takes patience in order for anything to happen, the next thing is you need to figure out what it is that you are going to do. You may not think of it in the moment, you may not think of it in the next 5 or 6 days, but once you figure out what it is that you're going to do, you need to have what's called a focused mindset. You are focused in on achieving the thing that you have set forward, that goal, that mission. It's in you, and you're now focused on making sure that it happens. So I just wanted to come in today just to share that, just to say, hey, look, it's no fault of your own. Things happen. Jobs do what they want to do. You have no control over them. You get fired, you get displaced, you get let go, you go to the door and the door is locked and closed. You qualified, you got your education, you're highly skilled, but they put you out. What can you do? Nothing. You have to focus on you, doing what you need to do to get you where you want to be. So hey, I hope this helps. I hope this can start a conversation where we can talk about this more in depth, because I think a lot of people need to talk about this, but they really don't have a place to talk about it. We can do it right here. We can start this conversation. We can do lives or whatever we need to do to make this conversation be heard, because a lot of people are hurting right now and you don't hear it, but it really is happening, where they don't have jobs, they don't have money coming in, and it's just hard. They're qualified, they're educated, they're very skilled, but nothing is there. You have to change your mindset and find things that will help you to become better, to do the things that you want to see achieved. So hey, let's continue to talk about it. This is Milton, Man on a Mission. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I look forward to talking to you soon in another video.